Never trust a dirty banker. Hey gang, this is Mike with Mr. No Fluff. And since 2013, I've been telling you guys, don't trust these bankers. Don't trust these bankers. They're the master of men. And their only job is to say they're going right, but they're really going left. And a great example is Diamond. James Diamond, the owner, if you want to call it, CEO, the president, the gang leader of JP Morgan. Now, for years, he's been coming on CNBC, all the news channels, and just talking about how bad Bitcoin is, that he's going to fire his employees, that this thing is a scam. But guess what they're doing? They tell everyone to go right, but they're going left. Guess what? They've created their own Bitcoin called JP Coin. And so instead of, I said they created their own Bitcoin, but really they created their own cryptocurrency called JP Coin. And the JP Coin is going to be a stable coin, which means that it's going to be backed by fake US fiat dollars. So right off the bat, you know it's stinky because two or three things. One, when the dollar is backed by nothing and JP Coin is backed by that, then you know it's a bunch of BS, because you have something that's backed by nothing backing something else that's backed by nothing. Okay? So right off the bat, you know it's not going to go anywhere. Number two, we don't need any more stable coins, because the stable coins are really not stable because they're fake. They're backed by US dollars, which is fake. Okay? The US currency is not backed by anything. It's not like backed by gold. It's fake. The other thing I want to help you understand is that these guys are throwing around cool keywords like blockchain. But in reality, they don't have a blockchain technology, because to have a true blockchain, you need to have decentralization. If you just have a database, right, and it's centralized, then that is not a blockchain. You may call it a blockchain. I can call the grass water, but it doesn't mean that it's going to function like water. Okay? I can call something anything I want, but it doesn't mean that's the true nature of it. So to truly have a blockchain means to have a decentralized system. And to have a decentralized system, you have to incentivize people to be able to run the network. So you cannot have a blockchain that's centralized. So when JP Morgan or JP Morgan Bank says they have created a stable coin that's blockchain, they're just BSing the people that don't understand what a real blockchain is. Now, if you just have a database and you control it, that's a database. The difference between a database and a blockchain is that a blockchain is decentralized, that everyone that has a node or a server can verify to that transaction, or can verify to that data entry. Well, a centralized is not like that. The company only agrees to it. So to have a blockchain, to have a true blockchain, decentralized blockchain, you cannot do it without some type of cryptocurrency or some kind of reward being given to the people that are volunteers on keeping up the network. So the reason Bitcoin works is because proof of work. For the network to operate, there has to be miners, and because they're working, they're spending electricity, they're spending time, labor, infrastructure, they get rewarded Bitcoins. Well, you cannot have a centralized blockchain because there's no one doing the mining. There's no one being the node besides the corporation. So how is the corporation going to reward other people? They're not. They're the only ones that's going to get reward. So the difference between Bitcoin is that the blockchain rewards the miners for putting up the infrastructure, for putting up the capital, for doing the mining, paying the electricity, etc. And by them hashing blocks, they get some kind of reward, which is cryptocurrency or Bitcoins. Where in a centralized database, not blockchain, the only person or the only company that's going to get all the benefits is JP Morgan. So when they use the word blockchain, please understand that they're just fooling people because most people don't know what a blockchain is. There's no way to have a blockchain that's decentralized without awarding people something. Okay? There's no incentive for miners to pay for the electricity, pay for the IT, pay for the programmers, pay for the land, pay for the hardware if they're not going to get anything. And so that's the big difference between JP Morgan's scam coin versus Bitcoin. Bitcoin is sovereign, which means no corporation owns it, which means no country is own it. It's decentralized, which means that no one gets to approve or disapprove. All the nodes have to agree together, or there is no agreement, and no one controls it. No one. And that's what makes Bitcoin blockchain actually work. Okay, so don't be fooled by JP Morgan. These guys are the master of men. They don't want you to be free. They want to indebt you. They want to charge you insufficient funds. They want to charge you monthly fees to keep your money safe, which they're not keeping your money safe. They're out there, guess what, taking massive risks in derivatives and other stuff that we don't even understand. And guess what, they're profiting big time till they crash. And when they crash, like 2006, 2007, we're the one that's going to have to bail them out, just like we did last time. But here's the catch. They made laws that don't allow the banks to be bailed out by us anymore. Therefore, they're going to bail in, which means that they're going to take your checking, your savings, and that because they can't get bailed out by the taxpayers, they're going to bail in and take your riches, your wealth, as part of their own when they melt down. So guys, this is Mike with Mr. No Fluff. If you like these content, please click the like, share, let's get the message out, and let me know, what do you think about JP Morgan's crypto coin?